So Priya, I have a question. In our times, हमारी शादियाँ हुई आराम से हुई, कोई condition नहीं था, कोई thankfully dowry नहीं थी. Married for 25 years almost, happily married. I have a son, I have a daughter. Both of them will be getting married very soon. मुझे नहीं समझ में आता कि मैं उनको क्या एडवाइस कर दूँ. मैं शादी को उतना ज़्यादा टेक्निकल भी नहीं बनाना चाहती कि नहीं भैया पहले तो सारे लॉज समझो, इतना ज़्यादा कुछ सिस्टम्स और नियम डाल दो कि बच्चा ये सोचे कि मैं मैरिज में जा रहा हूँ या मैं एक बिजनेस एग्रीमेंट में जा रहा हूँ.
See, the advice which I give these girls who come to me before they are getting married, first of all, I tell them you must have your own bank locker.
Okay.
Right? Your jewelry is yours. जो आपको शादी के टाइम, शादी के दौरान, शादी से पहले, शादी के इमीडिएट बाद दिया जाता है, that is all your स्त्रीदान.
दोनों तरफ से.
दोनों तरफ से. So you should keep that in your locker. If you don't have a locker, and then if your mother-in-law or your sister-in-law or your husband says कि भाई मैं अपने locker में रख देते हैं because घर में safe नहीं है, तो you have no choice but to hand over. You don't keep it in your. So according to me, every girl in India must have her own locker where she can keep her jewelry or whatever her possessions are. She can keep it in there.
That's a very valid one.
Second thing, she must have her own bank account.
Okay.
When we were children, we were just born, our parents opened our bank accounts even when we were just born. So, of course, over the years, they kept putting them. But I think it's very important, आपके घर में बच्चा होता है, why can't the child have a bank account?
And these two things, you don't need to announce it to your in-laws also. Opening a locker, opening an account, you don't need to.
No, you don't have to. But it's a way of empowering a woman, empowering a girl.
खुद से करो ना.
Yeah, she has the confidence that I have a bank account, I can put money in, I can take money out. She must know about it. And she must have a locker where she can put her things. The third thing, according to me, is that whether it is a boy or a girl, I think they must, even in an arranged marriage or even in a love marriage, do due diligence about the family, about their nature, about, in fact, in some cases, they have gone to the extent where parents have said, we have no objection, you both live together in a live-in relationship, and if you're happy, emotionally and sexually, then go and get married. Wow. But I don't think I'm that advanced, and I don't think in India, by and large,
the society is
that advanced.
Because even if you experience all, फिर भी adjustment तो होती है.
True, but there are
at
cases,
least you know.
Yeah, but there are, yes, now in fact the kind of cases which I'm doing, I think sometimes I think it's a good option. Sometimes I think it's not. I'm also confused, so I can't,
You're in that middle generation.
नहीं मेरा ये मानना है कि कुछ भी करो adjustment तो फिर भी आएगी. Situation changes. 1 week after the marriage, 1 year after the marriage, 10 years after the marriage. So no sexual, no living together will kind of establish a marriage.
No, and the other important fact is that times have changed. Now we believe very much in nuclear families. Earlier, what used to happen was everybody used to live together. Now, girls in this generation, they want their own home, dream home. They want their own house. They want their ashiana. They want to be the bosses of their kitchens. So a lot of issues arise when they are living together with in-laws. She wants to run the kitchen in a different way. The mother-in-law runs the kitchen in a different way. So if it is possible, and that's what I tell them, if it is possible, close to your house, let them live on rent, let them live separately, let them adjust. You have the love and affection, you meet each other as often as you can, yet they live independent lives.
So that choice should be given, that you want to stay together, stay together. If you want to stay on your own, stay on your own.
A lot of questions should be asked also. ये due diligence जब कर रहा है, you should understand the lifestyle that you're going into. Don't go into it with this romantic notion कि मेरे को kitchen run करना है, कि पता है कि joint family में जाना है और एक dominant mother-in-law भी है. और I know that I want to work, but I'm going into a family जहाँ पर मना ही है कि मैं काम नहीं कर
पाऊँ. But why go into a family when if you want to work and if the family says wait हमारे just day before, one of my very dear friend came and his son is in business. They've got married to some, he's just roka kara, and he said, I said, oh, so girl is educated, so obviously she'll work. अरे हमारे घर की लड़कियां तो काम नहीं करती.
So when you're
सवाल ही नहीं उठता ऐसे. पर अगर वो करना चाहे, नहीं करना चाहे से क्या होता है, हमारे यहाँ नहीं होता, वो नहीं करेगी. I was like, poor girl, like again now I'm doing a case. This girl is highly qualified. She was not allowed to work by her parents. When she got married, they did not want her to work. That is all fine. Marriage broke. Now when we are fighting for her maintenance, the argument from the boys' family is, इतनी qualified लड़की है, job क्यों नहीं कर रही? She has the capacity to earn, and so
Wow.
now they've turned it around on her.
So it is the girl who should understand from the very beginning that yes, the games can always change.
She's qualified, and that's what the court says. Yes, why haven't you worked? The judge asked me, why hasn't she worked? Why hasn't she picked up a job? I said she's not able to get a job. Show us proof that she had applied somewhere for jobs.
So it means you said the last point where we were was
Due diligence. Really understand the family that you're getting into. What
It's
the
very
culture
difficult.
is, what they're like,
It's
what
very
their
difficult.
mindset is.
It's very difficult. ऊपर से सब बहुत अच्छा होता है. It's only when you start living difficulties आती है. But still, the best you can do. So I think you should spend a lot of time with each other.